Hello and welcome to the One About Podcast, show where we discuss totally wholesome and family-friendly holiday movies each week. This week we're looking at a beloved and all-time classic Thanksgiving film. This is the One About Thankskilling. I'm your host, Dean. I also go by Endless Cole in places around the internet, and I am joined this week, as always, by who liked that post on my Instagram, Jordan. And I'm pissed, John. What's going on, guys?
Oh my god, that was perfect. I really like the fact that you put "I'm pissed, John."
I'm glad you appreciated that.
I would say there has never been another movie that is, to me now, so synonymous with Thanksgiving. I think the last one, the last movie is probably like Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving or whatever the hell the title is, right? Like it's like there's movies you watch every year for different holidays. Like there's a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving movie. I forgot what the hell it is, like what the official title is. It might just be Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. I don't know, but like I remember watching that, and now if I have kids or if I don't, maybe I'll just play it with some loudspeakers in a Walmart parking lot. Others will also enjoy this as a family tradition.
So, before we jump onto this totally wholesome and family-friendly movie,
Yes,
God
absolutely.
damn it, no.
I just want to bring up, for the record, despite the fact that you never believed in me, I'm completely 100% caught up on One Piece, both the anime and manga.
I'm so proud of you for that,
Disgusting.
Thank you.
dude.
Disgusting.
It's so fucking good. And the best part about like when you've been begging your friend to like adhere to any sort of media or like straight up show or anything like that, and they just inherit your love for it while they're reading it, and watching that happen is just so
It
I
really is
enjoy
probably
that.
the best manga I've ever read in my entire life.
It's like it's such a huge world, and he does it so well. Like he barely misses a beat, and like the emotional weight of some of those scenes, like legit, I cried. A grown ass man, I fucking cried.
Dude, there's some savage shit. Like, just in this most recent arc, a
Oh
dude
my
gets
God.
boiled alive in oil.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
and then like everybody's tested on their like beliefs in their captain and like their crewmates. Like it's insane. Like I like that one scene where Nami was like basically like, say this or I kill you, and she's like, yeah, I'll say it. And she's just like, oh man.
I was like, that was a G ass move. And
that's a G.
Usopp is over there like, just say it. Just say it.
Just lie. Like it's fine.
It's not happening.
It's like, no, I'm not even gonna like talk that into existence. I know what I believe in, man.
You know what I really love about that scene though is like Usopp would be the one member of that crew who would say like, just lie about it. Just fucking who cares? Like he's the guy who was like, I'm out of here. I'm bouncing. Like I fuck you guys. Fuck Luffy. Like I'm dipping.
Yep.
And everybody else stood by Luffy. So for that to come back around, what, 500 chapters later?
Yep.
And he does that shit all the time, dude. Like
he really does.
Like it was like chapter 905 or something like that. He made a reference to chapter 1. I was like, what the fuck is going? Like that's crazy. That is actually crazy.
It's pretty sick, like how he keeps everything like all inclusive and something self-contained, but like you can tie everything back. Like it's so amazing when someone creates a world like that. You know what I mean?
You know what I didn't do? Now that I think about it, though, I didn't watch all the movies. At some point, I stopped watching the movies because I just fucking forgot.
I agree with you on that. That's totally fine, and like it makes sense because like watching that much content in order, and also watching the movies is more than a daunting task. It is a mission.
It
And
sure was.
the only reason I've watched all the movies is because I watched them on release while I was watching One Piece. I will
Sure.
say the earlier movies are meh. Like they're kind of whatever's.
Yeah, the few
Um,
that I watched, I was like, this is okay. Like, I don't hate
it's
it, but I
it's
don't
it's
love it.
it's all right. Like, but one of my favorites is the Choppers one. That brought tears to
Mm.
my eyes when
Yeah, that
Homeboy
was
was
the
holding
first
the
one that was
flag.
good.
Yeah, the holding the flag while everybody thought it was blown to pieces. Um, then after that one, it was the War of Z. That was a good fucking one. Like, it seems like a lot of them, the movies got exponentially better after a certain point, because it was like War of Z, Strong World, and there was one other. Let's see.
Gold?
I think, yeah, that was it. Is There's episode of Chopper. Yep, it was One Piece Film Z. Then there was Gold, and then Stampede. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Stampede's not out yet though, right? Oh wait, no, it's
dude.
out on Blu-ray. I saw
Oh,
it.
it's out.
Is it?
You can get Stampede. The boys actually saw Stampede with me in the theaters, and they loved it,
Is it though?
bro.
Oh snap!
I'm
Yeah,
trying
it
to.
is, boy.
I'm trying to tell you, it's there. I will say, of the earlier movies, my favorite is the Cursed Holy Sword, just because Zoro gets a spotlight in that one.
Which one is that? Oh,
That's
that's
the
movie 5.
fifth
That's the
one.
first one
That's
that
the
I
fifth
didn't
one.
watch. Like Dead End Adventure was the last one that I watched, so
How
I
dare you?
stopped. But that's
Yeah,
okay because like now that I'm caught up on everything, I'm gonna go back and watch all the movies, and then
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually watch the anime version of Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, just like we talked about like earlier though, I'm probably gonna go back and watch all the Case Closed movies because
Yes,
they're really
there's
good.
only like 37 of them, dude.
Yeah, Case Closed is the only like anime manga that I know that is just surpassed One
Well,
Piece.
I was actually close. There's 24.
Jesus Christ! Like, my only problem with Case Closed is the fact that it's not going anywhere. Like, it's not bringing anything new, and it's becoming a stagnant place. But when you have a murder mystery genre, like, that's fine. Like, it's acceptable, but still, I would like for
Yo,
it to like reach fruition at some point. The best fight scene thus far is in Whole Cake Island, Luffy versus Katakuri. Like, it took over the hype of Rob Lucci versus Luffy because, like, first of all, Whole Cake Island's after the time skip, so it's power up. And also, Katakuri is like the second in command to one of the Yonkos, so this is a milestone for Luffy. And it was just a battle of wills, and it was it was drawn beautifully. Because if you don't notice watching the One Piece anime, different art styles take effect over certain arcs, and it
mm-hmm.
honestly, like, compared to other animes with One Piece, it gets better as it progresses, which is
Yeah, like you could
something I love.
for sure with animes that run on for a long time, like One Piece, Dragon Ball, Bleach,
Mm-hmm,
whatever.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, you can see the artists refine their skill over time, but Oda actually changes depending
Yep.
on the context of the arc that he's doing. So while he does refine it as he goes along, like all mangakas do,
Mm-hmm.
it's different because he makes intentional choices as they go along.
Yeah, and like it's wholly seen in the Whole Cake Island arc, especially with the fight with Luffy versus Katakuri.
Mhm.
And dude, and like, also another thing is like he doesn't outsource the artists that draw the anime or whatever studio that takes care of it, because you've seen the stuff that's happened with Dragon Ball Super,
Mhm.
Haikyuu, the volleyball anime. When anything gets outsourced, like they fucking they take shortcuts, to say the
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
And it's wholly noticeable. There's fucking memes about it. And I'm really glad for such a long, grandstanding anime to never take shortcuts, no matter what arc it's been a part of or how many years it's been in circulation, is amazing to me.
So I want to ask you one quick question, and then we'll move on from One Piece because we could make an
We
entire
could
show just about
all
One Piece.
fucking day. All fucking day.
But do you think that Wano is the last arc, or that the last arc is coming up very quickly? Because I get the sense that it is.
So no, Wano is not the last arc, because I remember reading this, because I like when I get, when I get into something, I like basically absorb all information about it when it comes up. So when Wano started, Oda said like Wano is basically 80% done of One Piece. So that's 20% left. So it's just like, I'll say 2 to 4 years to finish One Piece, right? And he
Okay.
said Wano was probably gonna be it was gonna be basically 10 times worse when it comes to what's the word I'm looking for? Consequences of like your actions compared to like the Marina Ford War. You know what I'm talking
Damn.
about.
Yeah, that's
So
shit.
it's going to be worse. That's what Oda said. Wano arc is going to be worse than the Marina Ford War, and it's not going to be the last arc, but it is going. From what I was told and what I remember, it's going to basically put Luffy on a path. Basically, like, okay, I can't fuck around anymore. Like, this is sincere shit. Like, if I want to be Pirate King and I want to protect all my friends, like, this is what I need to do. Because again, for anybody who doesn't know, right now he's against two Yonkos, not one, but two at the same time, and
Yeah.
basically having a full scale fucking war with him.
Dude,
Like,
Kaido is a fucking G, by the
he's
way.
a beast. There's a reason he is called the strongest Yonko and the indestructible man. Like, the first time we're introduced to him, he's jumping off of Sky Island to try and kill himself. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty fucking huge. And like, side note, Oda's introduction of a lot of the characters is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, in
That's
like
true.
introducing Kaido by a dude swan diving off of a fucking Sky Island cloud and not dying is some huge shit.
I love I love the way that he's handled Jinbei,
Yeah.
because like you don't really think much of it at first when he tells Luffy that he won't join the crew, because that happens all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Because Luffy wants fucking everybody on the
Everybody to
planet to
join the crew,
join.
yeah.
um, but then when he comes back around and you find out why, it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
okay. And then when he comes back around again and he finally joins the crew, you're like, dude, this is the most epic like 300 chapter payoff of all time.
Exactly. It's hype as fuck.
And that last page in the newest chapter that came out today is
Oh my
so
god.
good. Jordan, what have you got going on this week, man?
I don't know. Maybe watching One Piece.
You
Yeah.
But Jordan, if we get you on that train, I will.
Not.
No, straight up, Jordan.
No, I can't
Just
do it,
like I,
dude.
just
You
like
guys
I've
are
been with Dean.
insane. You
No, no,
guys
no,
are insane.
no. You
Dude,
want to
it
know how
only took
insane?
me like 15 months, man. Don't be a
You,
bitch.
you want to
No!
know how insane I am? When Dean said he's rewatching One Piece, I rewatched it alongside with him.
Have you caught back up yet?
Right now I'm in the beginning. Well, I'm still on Zao in the
Oh, okay.
anime. I'm
Okay,
on
so
Zao.
you got a minute.
I got like 300 episodes. It's not that bad. Not that bad.
I only got like 300 episodes. It's longer than most animes like combined.
I got that. It's good. It's good.
But I said I would make it before they reach chapter and episode 1000, and I did it. So my goal has been achieved.
Fulfilled.
And now it's just all gravy, man, because it's so good.
It really is.
I guess if Jordan won't join us, then we'll just enjoy the best anime of all time without him.
He could be a fucking bitch. Like, that's fine, Jordan. That's fine. Like, let me
ask you this, Jordan. If it ended, would you be more willing to give it a shot?
I just can't. I don't know, dude. I can't commit that much time. I just can't.
You got the rest of your life, bro. It's not like you're on a time crunch.
Actually, Jordan, let me put it to you another way.
I'm gonna die before One Piece ends.
No. Jordan, let me put it to you another way. Dean is the most stalwart and curmudgeon critic of any media that he digests, and he's saying this is one of the best animes and mangas that he's ever watched. That should give you a tell of like how worthwhile it is to invest that time.
You know what that tells me? That tells me that Stockholm Syndrome is very real.
All right. Touche, my friend.
That's what that tells me.
Oh
and for the record, I said it's the best, not one of the best, the best.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
See, again. Because, like, when it comes to watching stuff, Dean's not like me. It's like, I've already invested this much time. I have to see how it ends. Like, Dean is like, after this season, nah, fuck that. I'm not watching this shit anymore. We're done here.
That's how I ended up quitting JoJo in, like, the middle of the last season. I was like, fuck
I fucking hate you for that. I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Who am I supposed to send JoJo memes to?
Me.
Jordan.
I'll take them. I've watched all of it.
That's what's up. All right, I love you now, Jordan. It's okay. It's all right.
Hell yeah, JoJo's. I can't believe he made it so far too. He
made it real deep.
Did you finish?
Real deep.
Did you finish Diamond is Unbreakable?
Yeah, that's the last one you finished, right?
But you finished it.
Whatever the last one that ended is.
Yeah,
you didn't make it. You didn't make it through
10
with
or 15 episodes.
No, he didn't do Golden Wind. I know for a fact he didn't do Golden Wind. Did you?
Golden Wind is so
good. Let me look at my queue. Which fucking episode is?
You mean our queue?
Yeah, I do. I'm on episode 10 of Golden Wind.
Oh,
that's where I stopped.
I will say this.
Gotta keep on watching.
I will say this, like finishing Golden Wind, like Golden Wind's slow in the beginning and middle, but the ending is such a huge payoff, and it ramps up the action.
Dude, here's my thing about JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
I like the concepts. I like the designs. I like the style. I don't like the execution. It's just fucking weird for weird's sake, and it just takes me out of it too often.
That's totally fine. That's the reason why it's a bizarre adventure. I will say, the first two JoJos, I think it might be 2 and 3. The first two JoJos are probably the best OPs I've ever experienced. Especially Bloody Stream. Bloody Stream is my shit.
The intros and outros of every season are great, first of all.
Yeah.
But the first season of JoJo is fucking terrible.
It's
easily the worst first season of any anime I've ever seen by a long shot.
But it's set up, and that's only because Jonathan Joestar is just copy paste, like archetypal perfect character, like no wavering in his moral background, which that's how he was brought up. That's fine. But after that, you get Jonathan. You know about Jonathan.
Bro, it's all about Joseph Joestar.
Dude.
Joseph is my boy.
Joseph, he's amazing. Just like time for my secret technique. Run
He's
away!
like a fine wine. He just gets better
He
with
gets
age.
better with age. I'm still a big fan of Jotaro because he's just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just want to get you out of my way, and I'm just gonna beat your ass to do it. Like,
Let me put it to you this way: if Golden Wind was about Joseph, or he was like a main character again, I would suffer through it just to see every scene that he's in.
he's so good. He's so
Like,
good.
That there's
That
just
guy.
no. He's so he's one of the great anime characters of all time, bro. Like, it's so good. He's so good. And watching him just get old and curmudgeonly
Yeah.
about life in general.
Oh my god, when he's in the airport, it's like, I'll never forgive the Japanese.
He's so memeable too. He's so
God.
fucking good, dude.
Like, most of the JoJo memes are about him.
Yeah. Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah.
And I will say this, you shouldn't have doubted me, Jordan, because I also plowed my way through all of Naruto and Boruto to catch up on that before I did One Piece.
Ew.
Dude,
Like,
fuck you. Dude, fuck you. Naruto is good. Like, straight up.
Naruto's good. I'm not saying ew because of that. Boruto is where I have a qualm. That's where
Boruto starts out really bad and then gets better. Naruto does too, to be fair. Like, the first bit of Naruto is pretty rough, especially if you don't cut out the filler. But once you reach that point in Naruto and in Boruto, it changes dramatically and gets way, way better. Same thing with Black Clover, actually.
I mean, Black Clover, my only qualm is with the main character, but like, the problem I have with Boruto is like, I feel like they did it as a money grab. Like, yeah, it might be good, but I still can't appreciate it because it's a fucking, I feel it's a fucking money grab. That's just
I feel like if you tried to watch it and you just skip the first, let me look at this. What? Fuck, is that how? Okay. Well, this is going to sound rough, but nevertheless, if you skip the first 50 episodes.
Is that all?
Only the first 50 episodes. Only the third of the show that exists right now.
Mm-hmm.
The show gets really good from that point on. Like, all you need to know are who the characters are, and then just skip to episode 50 and go.
Jesus Christ. That's already too much information.
I know that's a rough sell. I know that's a super rough sell, but still, I would stand by that statement. Like, you just learn who the characters are, skip to episode 50, and you'll have a good time.
Yeah, see, the worst part about One Piece is like, you kind of need to like watch all the backstory to get the emotional weight of a lot of moments.
For sure. For sure. Like, I honestly think that you could jump into any arc anywhere in One Piece and go forward and have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain things like that callback to the first chapter that you're not going to understand. And frankly, you don't need to, but the impact of it is so grand when you do get those moments.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where, like, I could be like, Jordan, fuck it. Just jump into Wano and you'll love it and it'll be great.
He would, actually. That's the best part.
Yeah, he really would. Like, that's a legitimate statement. If you just jumped into Wano randomly, you would enjoy it. It would be good. And you would be right on board with us. I don't know that you would go back and rewatch it, though, and you're going to miss a lot if you do that.
Oh, yeah. Like, especially how fucked up a lot of the characters' backstories. Like, Sanji is probably, other than Odin, is
Sanji,
like
Nami, Odin.
Dude, like, Kim caught me crying when Nami was trying to cut the tattoo off her arm and asked Luffy for help.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Why are you so sad?" I was like, "I told her and she called me a bitch."
Instead, he put the straw hat on her.
Oh my god. Robin gets really screwed, but still, Sanji got it twofold. Like, growing up,
Robin's was okay. Like, her backstory is fucked up for like normal people, but not really that bad in the context of One Piece.
Yeah, like, dude, Sanji was like, "Oh, I got brought up by a really totalitarian father who was trying to build soldiers instead of children, and then I supposedly killed my mother, ran away from home, got shipwrecked, had to eat homeboy's leg. Like, this shit was just, it was nuts."
Yeah.
And then I had a good life after that, like, kind of okay. I will say Sanji should have married old girl in Whole Cake Island though.
Straight up. Straight up.
She, like, not even just for the fact that she was I guess she's some sort of race that's able to read the pollen glyphs, but she was kind of hot. Not gonna sugarcoat it at all. She was kind of hot.
So before we take a violent shove into the anime
Violent shove.
podcast realm, let's steer back on course because this is a Thanksgiving podcast, goddammit. Full of family friendly values like boobs in the first second. Because we watched Thankskilling this week. Gentlemen, I have to ask because I think my answer will be different than yours.
Uh-huh.
What did you think about this movie?
I'll go first. It was exactly what I thought it was gonna be, and it was entertaining for how short it was, and just funny, like the stupid fucking choices that they're.
Mm, mm. I will just say I did not like this movie.
I mean, that's fine. You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Like, here's my thing.
Okay.
First of all, I got built up so high because of Velocipaster.
Yeah, but
And then
Velocipaster was like ridiculously bad on a good level. Like in the first 5 minutes, when it says instead of actual visual effects, it says visual effects car fire. Like that's on a whole nother level. It's like you're in for a good fucking time.
right. But I mean, like, also, this movie spends so much time giving me stupid ass lore that I didn't ask for. Like, I want to see a really vulgar turkey do really awful things. And that just doesn't happen anywhere near enough.
Really? I mean, like the exposition was pretty quick, so like I can't really be mad at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's not so much that I'm mad at it, but like, I just wanted more. That's
I
really
got
all
you.
it is. I wanted more.
You needed more lore into the turkey goodness.
No, no, I didn't want more lore. I wanted um more more gore. I wanted like
I get what you're talking about. I feels you. Yeah.
yeah, like
Okay.
I felt like they
Yeah,
focused on all the wrong parts.
they focused on more raunchy than actually gory.
No, not even that. Like they didn't focus on raunchiness or goriness enough. It was like 90% these really stupid kids talking to each other in really stupid ways that human beings don't talk to each other.
Did you just
And like
say they didn't focus on gore enough? He wore a human mask and fooled 4 teenagers. If that's not gore, if that's not,
God.
I mean, come on, that's like
That
no,
that's top tier stuff right there.
that whole interaction had me like in some type of way. I was like, so your father just shrunk like what was it, a good 4 or 5 feet, and you don't notice shit just because he's wearing a human
No,
mask?
no,
so
it almost fooled me, to be honest. You know,
Shut
I
the
said, "Wow, he
fuck
really
up,
really
Jordan.
skinned, he kind of a little
Shut
short there."
your ass up.
so Corn in the chat actually put it the best way. This movie went past so bad it's good and came back around to so bad that it's just bad again.
Yeah.
And the reason for that, for me at least, is that I wanted it to be more absurd and zany. it like tries to, it's almost like it's trying to be really serious at times. I'm like, I don't want this. Like, I just want a turkey doing really absurd, zany, awful things, and that doesn't happen nearly enough.
Remember, it's only 60 minutes. You know,
so
you can only fit.
Velocipaster was only like 70 minutes, man.
I think there's more buffoonery in this than Velocipaster.
There is.
Maybe.
I think the gaffs per minute is higher in Thankskilling than in Velocipaster.
Okay, so you might be right about that, but the gaffs in Thankskilling are so much worse. They're just not funny. Like, they fall flat way more often than they were actually funny for me.
I remember us laughing.
I did laugh. There's some funny shit in this movie. Like, I'm not trying to say that the whole movie falls flat, but most of it falls flat.
The part I would say this is a funnier movie than Velocipaster.
No, that's a little far.
I would only because the turkey, the attitude and the lines that was delivered were so damn funny. Like, you don't see Velocipaster is not funny because of its dialogue. Like, very few parts of Velocipaster I thought were like funny dialogue. It was just the scripting, it was the scenarios, it was the theme of it was hilarious, it was the puppets. But this one had actually funny dialogue, right? And it was predominantly.
Name one line. Let me rephrase it.
Name
one line that was actually funny that you can remember that didn't come from the turkey.
That didn't come from the turkey?
That didn't come from the turkey. Okay.
Because remember, the turkey has very limited screen time.
Turkey has very limited, however, extremely direct and critical screen time. One of the funniest lines, actually, I think the funniest character besides the turkey is Darren. The nerd. Yeah. I'm gonna get laid tonight. So saying stupid shit like that, or Billy, I think Billy, when he oh my god, what'd Billy say to Darren that was really funny in the beginning of the movie? They dropped the F-bomb a lot, but that was kind of funny in a very crass way. Oh shit! Now I can't remember. I'm doing too much right now. But there was other funny dialogue, but the one-liners the turkey delivered were just so gold that they consume the majority of my memory of this movie. Like, that's like my memory. I've stripped out the antics of the dumbest teenagers in the world, and I've just replaced that with one-liners that this, gift from God turkey has provided me.
That's the problem. Like, yeah, in my head, all that really remains are these really great one-liners from the turkey. But, like, I remember watching the movie, and there's so much time spent on these 4 kids who are dumber than a box of rocks, dude. Like, it's like watching Jackass and Napoleon Dynamite's son, who got bashed in the head as soon as he was born, run around and do shit. Like, they're awful.
So yes, and that's, I think that was part of the comedy. Well, it was a little slapsticky, and it was, a little like, hey, look at these characters, look how dumb they're being, right? But I guess, like, I'm trying to remember.
I would say that's absolutely correct. It just doesn't work for me. That's all I'm saying.
It worked well enough for me where I think that I'm definitely watching this again. I'm showing this to younger kids, preferably below 10. I'm just going to buy them a copy of it, DVD. I'm going to say, hey, watch this with your grandmother, and I'm looking forward to spreading the wealth on this movie because it's beautiful. And
yeah, I might show clips of this movie to somebody, but I'm not gonna make somebody sit through an hour of this shit. Like, just straight up.
I mean,
Velocipaster, I would sit somebody down and make them watch. Like, that movie is gold.
I feel like
I straight up told my brother to watch Velocipaster. And he after the first 5 minutes, he's like, John, what the fuck? This movie's cheap as hell. What is visual effects missing? I was laughing. I was like, now you know you're gonna be for a good time.
Or, dude, what did the pimp in Velocipaster say? What was his line? Something about
Oh God,
was,
it was
something about
Freddie
mermaid.
Mermaid.
Yes.
Oh, why do they call me Freddie Mermaid? It's like, because I'm swimming in
because I'm
bitches.
swimming
I
in
was like,
bitches. Yeah,
oh
that's
my
it.
God. It was so good.
Oh my
I just want
God.
to point out that like you guys are proving my point right now. This has turned back into another Velocipaster podcast, dude. Like it's just better. It just is, man. And like
Yeah.
I don't regret watching this because it is funny and like seeing the turkey do some of this shit, fucking like the fact that I called how Allie was gonna die like 5 seconds into this movie was incredible.
Get
But
stuffed,
also
bitch.
the
You just
but
got
also
stuffed.
the fact that I could call it is a problem.
I don't think so. I think part of that like anticipation is also what makes it funny. Like the anticipation and then the payoff. Um I don't know. I'm backing out of my initial argument. I am because as I remember more of Velocipaster, it is a treasure. But Thanksgiving, the lines that the turkey delivered made me laugh. Okay, how do I put this? I think I got more large laughs out of Thanksgiving than I did in Velocipaster, but Velocipaster gave me a more consistent
Yeah.
like
I
comedy
would
like
agree with
comedic
that.
experience, because the part I think in Velocipaster that made me laugh the hardest was the end fight scene. That part
Yes.
had me
Yes.
goddamn rolling, dude. And I
You didn't
had
even
that
see the
same.
arm grabbing the
Oh my
arm.
god,
It was
it's
so good.
fucking genius, dude. And I had that same like that same level of laugh a number of times with the turkey just being a fucking dumb, turkey doing dumb turkey shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. I
One
love
of my
both
favorite
movies. I
things
love them both.
one of my favorite things about Thanksgiving was like how the exposition hit everything that was happening right on the fucking nose and shit. Like he's like, oh man, I really hope that Turkey's dead. Thank God he's not in like some sort of radioactive thing that comes back. You know, like just talking about that shit as it's happening. I was just like, God damn, super self aware, like which I appreciated.
I I don't know. I think you summed it up best, Jordan. Like I think that I laughed harder at the parts that I did laugh at in this movie, but I was consistently entertained by Velocipaster, which is why like I'm higher on that movie than I am on this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
I I,
Yep.
I definitely think that this movie was like let me put it this way. I'm 100% watching Thanksgiving 3,
Yeah.
but my expectations are way way lower. I think what happened was like I watched Velocipaster and I expected this movie to be like that, but it's not. It's a very different movie. And for me, the comedy in this movie is much more what's the word that I'm looking for? I was gonna say crass, but it's not. I mean, it is crass, but it's not the.
Yeah,
It's juvenile. It's more
Yeah.
juvenile.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yep.
Velocipaster's comedy is more like adult slapstick. This is like a couple of teenagers made this movie. And like there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just at a point in my life where it doesn't really resonate with me anymore.
Yeah. And I mean, thankfully I'm 12, so that shit hit home for me. But
Yeah, yeah.
like Thanksgiving is a more direct comedy. Like you know what's coming. You know what the punchline's probably going to be. They got some zingers. They throw in some f bombs because it's hilarious.
There's boobs in the
Whereas
first second.
boobs in the first second of
oops.
filming, right? Because
He's
if we're
so
not gonna
mad.
if we're not gonna count the title cards, which I'll give them credit, in the first second of filming, there were boobs. And I think Velocipaster has a more indirect style of comedy where it's more situational, where you laugh at what's being experienced, not necessarily at what's being told.
Sure.
And both nail it. I mean, these are movies that are just fucking gold. They're so fun to watch. And they're really movies you have to watch with other people. Like, I wouldn't recommend
Yeah.
sitting down by yourself and just watching Thanksgiving in a vacuum. Like, you want to have your boys with you. You want to have some popcorn. You want to be loud. You want to be obnoxious because you're going to want to make fun of the movie and laugh your ass off. And it's a better social experience than just going into it alone, you know? Like, I wish I would
agree
have
with
done
that.
that. I wish I would have done that with Dragon Ball Evolution, because just watching that
Oh my God.
alone at like 12 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh God.
I watched it at like 1:30 in the morning. I was like, I could be fucking sleeping.
I
Right
would rather
now.
be sleeping.
I think that's why I was so mad at you when we recorded that episode. So it's like, you know what fucking time I stayed up watching this movie, and you know what time it is right now. I had to be up to record this damn show for this.
Got him.
Stupid.
So let me ask you this: if it's not the turkey, because of course it is.
Yeah.
Who's the best character in this movie?
Oh, not the turkey.
Not the turkey.
The turkey.
Because
The
turkey's obvious. Of course,
obviously
it's the turkey.
the best. Yes.
I think there's a super obvious answer to this, and I'm interested if either one of you is going to say it.
For me, it's either between. Well, there's a lot of different.
Jordan, you're
here.
always the fence sitter, man. Make a decision.
There's
left side or right side.
There's right. You got black and white. Pick one. There's different metrics here, right? So, but I think
there's not.
Yes, there are. There are many different ways you can look at this. My two favorite characters were either Billy or Darren, the fat frat guy or the nerd. And I think I actually liked. I think I liked Billy more just because of his death. Because his death was so stupid and dumb that it just
they didn't even show like a full turkey going in
but
his mouth.
And then Darren over his body. It's not even that bad.
It's not even that bad.
I think. All right. Well, all right. If I have to pick one, I think I like Billy a lot.
What about you, John?
What's the old girl's name? Angela?
Allie?
Allie?
That's the one.
The slutty girl?
The slutty girl, yeah.
That was the best character for me. I'm sorry. Like, anybody else like failed the comparison. That was it.
Let me tell you what the real right answer is.
Oh, Jesus.
You guys know when we watch this movie, I love Billy. Billy's my dude. I was sad when Billy went down, especially the way that Billy went down. But
man was hungry.
But the only right answer to this question is the sheriff, dude.
God damn it.
Like,
the sheriff had such little screen time, dude, though.
But he made every second of it count, dude. Dude, every second counted.
Is he the best, or was his wife the best? Or former wife?
God. They played off each other really well.
This coffee terrible.
It tastes like you shit in my coffee. That's because I did.
And I want a divorce.
And then he immediately just goes, "What's going on, baby? Yeah, your mommy shit in my coffee and she wants a divorce." Like, he just shakes it off immediately.
And I loved
and the coffee scene with the turkey is so good.
I love that scene so much.
Like, that was one of the great scenes of this movie, no doubt.
He was so close from not being killed, but he just had to.
He just had to say that one last thing.
He just had to mention
what the fuck. Oh my god, dude! Like, the sheriff is so good. He's so like that. To me, is how you do a really stupid character without like ruining
going overboard.
You know what might be the reason that I like the sheriff so much is because he's in so few scenes. He almost has more screen time as a sawed-off face than he does as an actual character.
Oh my god, that's a really great point. He's just so blissfully ignorant and oblivious to the world around him, and it's just gold. It's gold. It really is.
He's so good, dude. He has a lot of books.
He has a lot.
Oh my god. It's just like, going through every book. Oh, he has it. I was like, for real?
and it's just a fucking cardboard fucking book that's like printed on or whatever.
They glue sticked the cover to.
Yeah.
It's like peeling off during the movie.
Oh
It's
my
like you're
gosh.
turning the pages too hard. Slower.
Those small little details though, like those little areas where the least amount of fucks were given are some of the best points of the movie, like showing the sheriff without the skin on it on his face. It just looks like a bunch of pizza sauce or ketchup on his face. Like,
Yeah, it really did.
And it's like
old ass
dried
tomato
up.
sauce. Yep.
oh my god.
Like, how long did that poor dude have to have this shit just sitting on his face? Like, that shit's acidic. His face was fucked up after that scene, for sure.
It's exfoliating.
I got no zits, but also I have no skin left.
Yep.
The movie did start with one of, and I'm not sure if you talked about this already, but the movie started with one of the best lines too, with the topless the topless porn star confirmed.
Are we sure that she's a porn star?
I believe it's my head canon, so I don't want to double check that because it's funnier if she is.
That's
but I think so. But yeah, topless porn star. I think I could like you can tell by the name. I forgot the name already, but like they had her in the. Yeah, come on, dude. Wanda Lust. I mean,
it might be a really hilarious dude. How funny would it be if she's not, and that's just her legit name?
Dude, I'm on my work computer. I almost Googled Wanda Lust. Thank God I. thank God I took a second.
You had to stop yourself.
Thank God I took a second. All right, now I'm good. All right, incognito on my phone. Wanda Lust.
Incognito on my phone. Don't want the wife to know.
That's so bad.
She's oh yeah, she's credited with 3 movies on IMDb. Thankskilling, both of them actually. Oh my god, a little spoiler there. And also she's also credited being in Kick-Ass Chick 75 Big Booby MILFs. So that's a good accreditation. I like it. Nice.
Big Booby MILFs. Excellent.
So I think it's safe to say that she at least is interested in the adult industry.
She played some totally random character in the background. Just like, oh, let's see what this like. Oh no.
Wouldn't that be so funny if you're an actor, but all of your like acting credits are just like you in the background of a porn or something? So it's
I'm not a porn actress. No, I swear to God.
I'm not.
I'm just porn adjacent.
I played my most recent role was playing this really conflicted businessman husband who was just a little too aloof and didn't know his wife was sleeping with all of the neighbors.
Yeah,
and I think I nailed that character.
Like they're fucking sleeping right next to him and like fucking loud as shit, and they're just like, "Oh, what's that noise? Oh, I'll turn up the TV."
Nailed it. That's the best job in the world. Like you don't have to do any porn. I just need you to be in them somewhere in the shot. Like, okay,
I just need
Jordan's like on LinkedIn.
I just need to give this scene some semblance of reality, and that's it. That's all I need from
he's chasing her down in the beginning of the movie, tits out, of course, like that. And then when he kills her, he's like,
with
nice.
no explanation,
whatsoever. And then he delivers that banger of a line, the nice tits, bitch. And then he kills her.
Nice delivery, Jordan.
Thank you.
It's so good.
I love it. Good. There's a lot of that's right.
Was vulgar in the right way.
Another banger of a line given by the idiots that play the college kids. It was when they were in front of the college, they're all getting into the Jeep, and Allie, being a whore, she's like, Thanksgiving, more like tits giving. Remember that line?
Oh,
was that Allie though?
I think it
really.
I think that was Allie. Like she tried to lift her shirt up, and then someone stopped. I don't know who stopped her. I think the other girl stopped her, Kristen. Oh, and then they were talking.
Even though she's the one who got some at the end.
Did she? No, everyone died. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're so right. Oh my god, you're so right. That scene was also fucking hilarious too. Everyone they know is dead, and they're like, let's settle in with some popcorn.
Let's watch a movie.
Jesus
Like they just
Christ.
totally got over both of their parents dead, all their friends dead, and it's just like, yeah, we killed the turkey. Popcorn time.
Popcorn and sex. Oh, you guys also forgot a really critical role too. Flashy, the dog.
Flashy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Flashy.
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 And then
Where is you at, Flashy?
I wrote down a number of
Bad
lines
dog.
that I thought were funny. So when they're in the Jeep driving to wherever the hell they were driving to initially, I actually forgot. But Darren's like, I'm gonna go buck wild on this trip, and I'm gonna have sex with someone in the car.
Oh yeah.
That
It's like
dude-
there's only
that's
2
not
chicks in the
awkward.
car.
That dude was so thirsty, man.
He was thirstier than Allie.
I don't know about that. That's pushing it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
He's so much thirstier than Allie.
Poor Flashy. When Flashy's death, the dog is pissing on the turkey, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm pissed," and he kills the dog afterwards. This is just gonna be me going through my notes, quoting the movie. So please interject.
Do it. Have at it.
All right, give you chronological step by step. So then, then it cuts over to the scene with the wife. With the wife and the sheriff about we already talked about that, taking a dump in the coffee and then wanting a divorce afterwards. Then it's been 505 years, and Darren mentions that he knows. So Darren's telling them about the curse or whatever like that, right? And he quotes turkeyologists. So in this movie, it is canon that you can have a job and be called a turkeyologist. I'm gonna
Yes,
Google
sir.
that.
Yeah,
Is that a real thing? Can I be a turkeyologist at Butterball?
that shit was different. That was
Is that
I was
you
surprised
cracking
in
away
that.
on your keyboard to find out?
Yeah, seriously.
how to become a turkeyologist.
Dude, there's a YouTube channel called The Turkeyologist. Here's a preview of Combat in the Wilds Turkeyologists Volume 2. This song is written and performed. Is this just a country song with turkeys?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and link this. Guys, go ahead and send this YouTube channel some love. Oh my god, it is a... Dude. Give me a lighter. This song is a banger.
Oh my God.
Thunder in the Woods, baby.
Stop. No. No means no.
Oh, my man Joe, viewer Joe, wants you to know that Wanda Lust has over 40 adult film credits to her name.
Woof.
Not a single sex act.
No, that's
Good
what I
sleuth in there.
That's what I
what's
call
up.
having some
Porn
under your
adjacent.
belt.
Oh my god. That is literally porn adjacent. Literally.
Oh, I made that last part up. She probably
I know.
been ridden more than Seattle Slew.
Jesus Christ.
So this country song is called Thunder in the Woods. It's about hunting turkeys, and it's just a bunch of bee footage of turkeys, and then like, oh my god, this guy's way too close to this turkey. He's pointing a shotgun like 2 feet away from this fucking wild turkey.
Dude,
Okay, he didn't
bro,
shoot it.
turkeys are dumb as shit.
Well, they are
Turkeys
very
are dumb
dumb.
as shit. They'll eat corn from a fucking shotgun barrel.
There's actually a farm right over here by my house that has turkeys.
Could you give me one and send it? Because we're looking for a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Bro, I'm about to try and
I'd
catch
butcher
one for
one.
myself. I don't know about you.
I would do that.
I actually went to the grocery store and I found out that they sell pre-cooked turkeys, and I kind of threw it at the store clerk. So
Also, the wife's grandpa's coming over for Thanksgiving, and he's gonna make us some. I think he's making a beef roast or a pork roast. I can't remember which.
doesn't matter if it's a roast; it's delicious.
Yeah, I mean, you're damn right. This man is a trained chef.
I'm watching this 5-year-old about to shoot a turkey. Hold on.
Watching a 5-year. So anyway,
The dad
Jesus
handed him the gun.
Christ.
He's literally about to. Yeah, he's gone. That's a dead turkey.
That's a dead turkey.
Good God, man.
You want to check its pulse? God damn it.
So I want to talk about the ending of this movie really quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
Not only does this turkey fall into radioactive waste that brings it back from the dead somehow, but then they knock it into this like pre-set up witch burning setup they got going on in her backyard, knocks the drumstick clean off the bird, and then just starts eating this radioactive drumstick.
Yep. Yeah. That was magical.
I thought that was badass. I thought that was like that was very Serious Sam or Duke Nukem type shit, right?
Oh, you're super down to eat radioactive turkey?
Hey,
Radioactive anything, man. That adds flavor.
hey, you know it doesn't have salmonella, so whatever.
Oh,
Kills the
thank
germs.
God.
Yeah.
Thank God. I'm gonna have 74 various forms of cancer, but I don't have salmonella.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ain't no COVID in that. If you just eat everything radioactive.
God damn it.
It just mutates it, makes it even more deadly.
So bad. Like,
Jesus
I'm surprised she didn't grow like a third tit.
Dude, you know what? Now that you mention it, though, we've kind of been talking about it this whole time, but like, was anybody else kind of taken aback by the fact that this movie opens with boobs, like in the first second, as they note on the poster, and yet it really doesn't get any raunchier than that.
It really doesn't. Like, Allie was getting plowed from behind and like all her clothes were on basically. I was like, all right.
Through the pants and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think they spent all their money. Like they couldn't afford Wanda Lust again after that, like 2-minute scene.
I got 40 credits to my name. You think I'm just gonna smang it to anybody?
Have you seen my IMDb?
Oh my God.
They probably
Like,
spent a lot of money on
your
that.
only credit is for our movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of wild, man. Like I honestly not that I want it, but like I kind of expected it, right?
It just didn't fit with the theme. It just didn't fit with the theme.
Remember, it almost got a little bit raunchy too when the turkey, after killing Flashy and threatening
Flashy,
and after threatening the hermit, saying, "I'm gonna drink your blood like cranberry sauce." When he left the woods, remember, he flagged down a car. The guy opened the door, said ass, grass, or ass. Ass, grass, or gas. Sorry, I wrote ass twice when I wrote the note. I fucked
You
myself
really like
up.
you some ass, Jordan.
Ass, grass, or ass.
Down on that ass.
It's okay.
Ass, or ass. You have 3 options. Anyway, the turkey got in the car. The dude proceeded to unbuckle his pants, and then one of probably the most fucked up scenes in the movie, he pulls the gun on him, and he's remember, he's like, call your daughter or whatever like that.
Oh shit, that was like the most fucked up scene in any horror movie that I've ever seen. That's probably the most fucked up scene I've ever seen.
Call your wife or something like that, and he had to call her.
Call your daughter.
Yeah, it was call your
so
daughter.
I can blow your brains out while you're talking to her.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. It got pretty serious there, almost a little grotesque, and a little little promiscuous.
You're right. It's just that's not really what I was talking about.
I know there are no more tits in the movie. Yeah, definitely not. No more nudity.
No more tots.
And no more serious gore unless you count Billy's death. But Billy's death was
or the sheriff.
Yeah, but that was so comical that it's like, I don't know. Billy's death.
It's hilarious to cut a man's face off and stick it.
Billy's there was clearly more money put into Billy's death than the sheriff's death,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like they had to find like silicone painted like intestines or whatever. But for the
Yeah, I
sheriff,
don't
they
know
just
what
used
that
some.
shit was.
For the sheriff, they just got some fucking ragu, and they poured that shit over his face. You know.
We can't afford rouse. Get the ragu.
What is that, Prego?
Think that we're a bunch of richins?
Oh my god! And then, oh my god, another really fucked up part that happened. Remember, after that car scene, and honestly, I would vaguely remember. If I didn't take notes, I really wouldn't remember a lot of this. So I'm glad I did take notes. But
Yeah, I'm glad you took notes too, because I don't remember anything you were talking about. Until you started saying it.
definitely. So remember, after the car scene, it flashes over to Johnny, who goes home, and Johnny's father is very disappointed in him because he is not the freaking.
The starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah.
My
What
boss,
else is new?
my boss said something stupid in chat. Anyway, well, not stupid, but just corny. Okay. Anyway, so father's very disappointed because, well, he didn't make varsity, right? He wasn't first string quarterback, or whatever fucking
I
position he
haven't talked
played.
to my father in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's been 2 whole weeks since I've gone through my injury or whatever and lost my first string position in my shitty hometown team that I guess his father may have been a part of when he was younger, and that's why he tries to live vicariously through his son. Anyway, so Johnny lies to his father as they're having a very touching moment on the front porch on their swing, and the father's so happy because Johnny lies to him and says, "I'm on the team. I'm back on first string." He's just ecstatic, and then he gets his fucking head. He gets his
Sawed
fucking
off.
head sawed off by Turkey, and then Turkey fucking grabs his head and says, "Go deep, Johnny."
My favorite part about all that, though, was actually that he was like, I actually made first string, Daddy. That's why I love you, son.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love you, son.
That conditional love is always great.
And I forgot. So the after that scene is when Allie's death happens. When he first walks into the room and sees the kid plowing Allie, when he's behind her, he says, "Pink pumpkin pie."
Oh my god.
Oh, my favorite.
Jesus Christ. It's so bad.
It's really bad. It's really bad. And then before he murders her, you just got stuffed. Ugh.
Yeah, which I think I'm trying to think of what the best single line is that the turkey gave.
There are a lot. There are a lot.
I think it's the "you just got stuffed" line. I think that's my favorite one.
You know what? I feel like what they should have done in that moment is let Allie live, and then that would have been the premise for the sequel is Allie gave birth to a mutant turkey human hybrid.
Oh, he also says the turkey also takes out a condom and he's like, "Extra small, gravy flavored." You remember that?
Yes, I do, actually. I actually do.
And Allie's like, "Are you in? What happened?" And he finishes, blows his butter, and then kills her.
His stuffing, he blows his stuffing.
Thank you, yes.
Giblets and all.
Really did not need an in-depth.
I took notes, so I am going to talk about it. I have notes.
Did. You're welcome.
I came with receipts. We're going to talk scene by scene.
Dude, God damn it. Did you really say receipts? God damn it. I enjoy that you were very thorough.
Oh, and when they're after that is the scene when the turkey goes to the sheriff and they're sitting there having coffee, and the turkey says "fuck." The sheriff's like, "You just say fucking?" and then I forgot what the turkey says. He's like something about his age, and he's like, "All right."
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm 505 years old.
Yes. Like, all right.
Well,
if you say so.
I love the sheriff's line. What does he say? Something to the, like, I'm not worried about the fuck. I'm worried about the age of the fuck. Good old sheriff, man. Love that guy.
Yeah, he was a great character. I ain't not gonna lie about that.
Gentlemen, do you have anything more to say about Thankskilling before we wrap up this week?
Nice tits, bitch.
Got him. Oh my god. I think I need to follow this up with Thankskilling 3 before I can make a real judgment.
I'm down.
Well, I
Like
didn't say anything about you.
holistically, I'm down 100%.
I just feel like maybe Thankskilling 3 will change my mind, you know?
Maybe they take it to another whole Thanksgiving level.
A Thankskilling level, if you will.
Don't
Don't do that. Well, I guess I'll just wait here silently for Jordan to return rudely.
Jesus Christ. I still can't believe that they use that as a tagline.
Why not? If you're going to skip your own sequel, at least brag about it.
Oh, I'm so glad that we watched these fucking bad movies. Like, I would never found a reason to watch these, and like, it's not cool to watch this kind of shit by yourself.
No, it definitely isn't. I
Oh
feel
my
like
God.
we're on like a bad movie bender right now.
We really are. Like, I'm like, of the list that I presented to you guys when I was choosing the Halloween one, I feel like we need to go through some of those.
Do we, though?
Yes. I'm about to like scroll up and look those bitches up right now.
All right.
Thank God. Jordan, final thoughts on Thankskilling before
No,
we wrap up this week.
I still have more notes. I have more notes. I didn't take notes throughout the entire movie. I have like 100 lines of notes. So I'm going to go
Jesus
through.
Christ, Jordan.
I do this for all of them. I did delete my movie notes and I started keeping them around the time that we started watching episode 1 or 2, I think. Because I'm like, wait, I'm going to want to keep these and like look back on them and just say that, oh, look, I did something. So I'll just give some highlights that I have noted here that I thought were a lot of fun.
Tell me those highlights, Big Daddy.
When they were looking through all the sheriff's books, all the books that he had, there's so many books. And then they're like, we finally found it. That took forever. And then I think it was Kristen that commented that was 5 minutes. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
I don't even think I caught that.
Yeah, she's like, that was only 5 minutes because they had a whole montage of them looking through books and everything. She's like, that was only 5 minutes. So I thought that was a pretty funny meta joke.
It's pretty fucking good.
The turkey says says you kids are retarded whenever he brings a book out and he starts chanting. I thought that was funny and crass.
Crass.
They start they they start talking to the turkey. Was it the turkey? I think they were talking to the turkey, and Johnny's like, I thought that like the turkey's giving exposition as to why he comes back and murders white people because of what happened. and then Johnny's like, I thought we kind of made up for it because the casinos and everything. And he's like, yeah, the casinos almost made up for it, but you got to die. The turkey lives in a teepee. Thought that was kind of cute, funny, and stupid. Billy, did you talk about Billy? Did you actually talk about his death? His imaginary turkey eating it and then getting aliened out of his stomach by the turkey.
Oh my god!
Thought that was
like his
fucking
intestines?
awesome. He pops out of his stomach and he's like, gobble gobble, motherfucker. That was once again.
That was actually a really good line.
That was a primo line right there. Someone I didn't put who yells it, but I think I think that when they find Billy's body, they're like, "Oh, foul play, foul play!" And it's a foul because birds. It's foul,
I
foul,
get it. I get it. Yep.
foul
Well
play.
Double
done.
entendre. Yes. Excellent. Excellent.
You're one of the cool kids now. Billy's final words to Darren. Darren saying it's not even that bad while holding his intestines. It actually kind of reminded me of.
It's not even that bad.
It reminded me of. Oh shit. Either Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz. There was one scene, I forgot which movie it was. I think it was Shaun of the Dead where they had a similar type of joke. But the random ice cream flashback between Billy and Darren was awesome.
That was awkward.
That was
for me.
super.
I was like,
That was so weird,
it was
dude.
so weird.
that was just like, okay, we're going here.
I was like, I'm not laughing. I'm just uncomfortable.
The turkey in his TP was just tossing a salad randomly. Just tossing salad in the TP. When Darren asked for rope, Johnny's like, "Yeah, I have some rope," and he brings out some fucking twine from his pocket.
It might as well be pocket lint that he sewed together.
And when they capture the turkey and wrap him in twine, Darren's like, "We have something now that we didn't have before," or whatever, like trying to like allude that they know how to kill him. And then the turkey's like, "What's that, Darren? A vagina?" Thought that was funny. The when the turkey did escape and when the turkey died the first time, the old hermit was there waiting outside the tent. He's like, "Not this time, asshole!" And then got him, blasted him. Thought that was awesome.
Got him.
Let's see here. They're also happy. They just immediately start having sex on the floor in front of the incel Darren. Johnny's direct quote when they were on the couch: "I may have lost my parents, but I gained a girlfriend."
Oh my god! Like
Yep.
So
just
fucking
shrugs,
bad, dude.
just shrugs that off, bro.
Yep.
Shrugs it off.
The turkey rips out Darren's tongue with his beak, and he just keeps pecking at him over and over and over and over again. That's how Darren dies. I think when Darren's dying, he's like, "No turkeys up here, God's awaiting," or something like that.
Oh yeah, he literally says no turkeys up here. I was like, that's a selling point for heaven.
Johnny's death. Totally forgot about it. The turkey carver in the stomach, getting carved up. Thought that was awesome. Remember all the football metaphors that they kept on like forcing into their conversation?
Oh yeah,
yeah, random football
we're
metaphors.
Doing audible.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, in life, sometimes you just got to call an audible. Well, when Johnny was dying, his last words were, "I wish I could call a timeout." Fucking killed it, dude. And then it ends with her eating that turkey, the radioactive turkey leg, and then the after credit scene.
Delicious radioactive turkey leg.
Delicious, dude. 11 herbs and spices. Gotta love it.
God damn it. Radioactive is one of the spices.
Just radioactive. And then also the mid credits scene, end credit scene, whatever you want to call it. There's a nice family eating turkey and a nice, classic, WASP American family eating turkey, Betty Crocker style Thanksgiving. And then it zooms in on the turkey. And then our turkey boy pops out of it and he says, "Do I smell a sequel, biatch?" And that's all of my notes. Those are highlights of the movie. And I love this movie. And I'm glad I wrote down notes because I forgot a lot of it until I started fucking reading my notes. And I can't believe I forgot that much of it. But it's a banger of a movie, man. It's a lot of fun.
I am not surprised that you or anyone else forgot a ton of this movie because, yikes. I'm glad you got a lot out of it, man.
I did. I was almost rewatching it as I was reading my notes.
What's crazy is I think this is like the most notes that you've taken on any movie that we watched.
Nope. It's just I had the opportunity to go through my notes alone. Usually I reference them as we're just talking normally, but no, this is nowhere near. I think the most notes that I've taken on a single podcast episode may have been episode 9, Star Wars episode 9. That
The
one,
greatest of all the Star Wars movies.
I am going to lose my shit. That one, does OneNote give me a character count? 218 lines. Character count is 8,237. That's characters. That's not words though. So
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, spaces and everything included.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot. All right, it was a lot, and
got you.
I'm glad that I took notes. I'm glad that I do take notes on these, and especially for this one because I forgot a lot of the movie, and that doesn't really bode well for it, to be honest. But it was still
really doesn't.
it was still a fun movie, and by remembering it, I laughed again, and I remember that it's. I mean, I would watch it again. Final thoughts. This gets 2 turkey legs way up in my book, and yeah,
Wow.
that's all I have to say.
2 turkey legs.
2 turkey legs straight up in the sky.
You know what? I'll be generous and say that this gets a turkey leg up, but it also gets a turkey leg down.
Oh wow! I give this 2 turkey breasts up because that's the way I like it. Juicy and moist. Yes.
As always, before we go, remember that you can catch the show live every week on Twitch, an entire week before it goes live on all other feeds, as well as submit your questions and comments for us to read live on the show. If you're listening to this after the fact, follow us and leave a review on your service of choice. And don't forget that you can chat with us anytime over in our Discord service. You can find all the relevant links below. And as always, have fun out there, guys.